Like, share, subscribe. Shouts out to the Lions Den community. And don't y'all forget to subscribe to the podcast show. Link will be pinned in the top of the chat.
Just name the channel who can bang with us. I'll prove that you are smoking dust. GGB Media is top notch in this game, y'all. You failures only have yourself to blame, y'all. Cricket TV and a weapons make you suckers cry. Why don't you close your channel, crawl into a hole and die? Shout out to those who love our movement, no, we'll never flop. Until you get your mouth off LDBC. We are the underground outfit, y'all. We built this whole thing by ourselves, no in y'all. Independence start with self-preservation. If you can't take care of self, then how can you build a nation, y'all? Yup, we got that merch for the ladies and yes, we even got that merch for the babies and we got appliances and everything that you will need. We got some banging songs that make anemic haters bleed.
Yeah, all right, so salute everybody. Y'all press 1 if y'all can hear me in the comments, man. Got a mic check real quick. 1 2 1 2. If y'all can hear me, press 1. Sorry I'm a little late. But let's get right to it, man. If y'all can hear me, let me know. Press 1 in the comments. We'll get right to the funk. Okay, salute everybody. Appreciate everybody who support the channel. If y'all want to, Cash App, PayPal link pinned at the top. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Appreciate everybody who has been supporting. I've seen a lot of people that's been sending Cash App, PayPal. Salute to all of y'all, man. Very supportive of the content that we putting out, and I appreciate that. Look, let's get right to it. So the judge came in. He said, "All rise." Diddy, he saluted Diddy. He asked, "Good afternoon, Mr. Combs." Diddy said, "Good afternoon." The judge says, "Have you seen the superseding indictment?" Combs said, "Yes." The judge says, "Do you want me to read it out loud?" Diddy says, "I'm fine." The judge says, "So you waive the public reading?" And Diddy then said, "I do." He said, I waive the public reading of the superseding indictment. And then it went on. It went on basically to a whole different situation. And so we're going to talk about that right now. I'm going to tell you guys where this whole conversation ended up going, because this thing is going deep. So the judge says, "I propose that we administer jury questionnaires on April the 28th, April the 29th, and maybe April the 30th," of what the judge says. So the judge is going along with the prosecution in this thing, where they want to get this thing going. Diddy's lawyers are saying, "Nah," but let me tell y'all what he says. So he says, "We'll come back for voir dire on May 5th with an eye of starting the trial on May the 12th, is what the judge says. He says, "As defense suggested." So the government said that's helpful. Our focus is witness availability. So the government followed the judge. The judge wants to start the trial on May the 12th. The prosecution that's going against Diddy said that's helpful. They said their focus is the witness availability because they got to fly witnesses from out of state. So Diddy's lawyer says we like a sequestered voir dire. The judge says we'll do that. He says the next is the defense discovery. You like to do something like in the Eisenberg case, a criminal crypto case, for y'all who don't know, is what he's referring to. The judge basically told the government, says, on the CNN video, is there an issue with it, question mark? Are you going to use it, question mark? Diddy's lawyer, Mr. Anglifo, says that there's a motion incoming. The government says we want their Rule 17 subpoena returns to understand what they have. Our view is that the video is direct evidence. So the government is saying that that video, Cassie video, is direct evidence, you guys. The judge come back and says we don't have the original security video, question mark. The government says we have the CNN and a recording of the original footage. So the government says they have the original footage, a recording of the original footage, right? So it goes on to say, will you offer with the defense to agree on which video will be used at the trial? You're not trying to mislead one, are you? Question mark. And the government says, of course not. Diddy's lawyer says a source gave the CNN hotel footage. CNN ran that footage through a free editing software. Our expert says that changed the nature of the action, making it up to double time quicker. They took things out of sequence, took out the timestamps, is what Diddy's lawyers are saying in court right now. Diddy's lawyers say, we say the video is deceptive. We'll bring that before your honor. The judge says a possible solution would be to slow it down or to put it in the right sequence. You want to block it, even its totality accurate. Try to come to a compromise is what the judge said. So then it went on after he told me to try to come to a compromise. You know, the judge says, why do we need two sets of motions? Diddy's lawyer says, we proposed to file on March the 19th. The judge says, so ordered. Diddy's lawyer says, we want the identity of the people in the 404B letter. Could you extend your order about that enterprise letter to that? Question mark. The government says the 413 notice was to put the defense on motion. Diddy's lawyer, Shapiro, says this is under seal. The judge says, and this discussion too, question mark. And the government says we can refer to the letter. Shapiro says, be more vague about it, is what Diddy's lawyer Shapiro says, right? Says be more vague about it, right? So Diddy's lawyers right now are trying to fight to get that thrown out. Diddy's lawyers want that part thrown out, you know? And right now, we're waiting to see what goes on more. So Diddy's lawyers are saying, oh, man, they edited on a free software and all this other stuff. Diddy's lawyers are doing anything possible to try to get that tape thrown out of court. That's all they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They don't want that videotape in this trial. The government says, we got the full tape. We ain't worried about this dude. The government says, we got the full tape. We're not worried about him. We'll present the full tape. Salute to Dolores and the Cash App with the donation. I appreciate you. Dolores come through with a $25 donation in the Cash App. Salute to you, my sister. Appreciate it too. So yeah, salute to you. Yeah, I'm just giving you guys the updates on what's going on in the court, man. Y'all smash a like, share, and subscribe. We salute everybody that supports what we got going on, supports what we doing. We appreciate all of you guys, and y'all know what it is, right? So salute to all of y'all that's in here, that's tapped on in, man, as we continue to give you guys these updates. As Diddy is in court right now, you guys. He's in court right now. Hold on one second, you guys. So yeah, Diddy's in court right now. We're waiting on to see what Diddy's lawyers are trying to get this tape thrown out. That's what they're trying to do right now. Sean P. Diddy Combs' lawyers are trying to get this tape thrown out of the courts. They want that tape eliminated from the case. They're saying that the tape is edited. They're saying that the tape has been, doctored and played with. The government says, you're lying. This is cap. We have the full version. We have a full copy of the tape. They thought the tape was destroyed. Diddy's lawyers put out a lie yesterday and said the tapes were destroyed. Well, obviously the videotapes wasn't destroyed because they said they have the entire video. They said they have the entire video right now in court. We're not playing no games with a salute. Yeah, so that's what's going on, you guys. That's what's going on right there. That's what's going on. They are arguing about this tape right now. That's what they're arguing about, is the tape. You know what I'm saying? Diddy's lawyer, they said yesterday that the tape was destroyed. Obviously, the tape wasn't destroyed because they said that they got the copy of the tape. Now, let's keep going, right? Because this thing keeps going right now. Hold on, you guys. I'm finna let y'all know what's going on, right? So, it says that, it says the notice just teased up for motion practice. It says, hold on, you guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what it says. Hold on. Yeah, so the judge told them try to come to a compromise, right? And so let's see. The government says, my bad for that. Somebody's doing some work outside, y'all. My bad. The government says that these some clowns right here. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, my bad, y'all. So yeah, as I was saying, uh, um, they're arguing about these tapes. Now, let me tell y'all what's going on right here. Salute to everybody that's tapped on in the building. Let me get y'all to play, man, on what's going on right here. Hold on, you guys. So it says, the government says the notice just teased us up for motion practice on if they'll be allowed to testify. Many of these individuals who may never get their day in court are incredibly frightened by having their names disclosed to the defense. So the government is saying that these witnesses are afraid to testify against Diddy. They're afraid. And so they said they want to get this thing started and get this thing over with because they're afraid going up into the case to testify against Diddy. So they're saying Diddy is so dangerous that they're afraid to testify. But they got to fly people in, is what they're saying. The judge says, all right, Mr. Anglifo talking to Diddy's lawyers, or Mr. Shapiro, do you need the identities for the motion? Diddy's lawyer says, I think we do. The attacks don't usually relate to entirely legal issues. We don't want to have our hand behind our back. Some of them we know, they said. So they saying, Diddy's lawyer said they know some of the witnesses, right? Diddy's lawyer said they know some of the witnesses, right? And so, let's keep going. It says, says the judge says, all right, yeah, he asked them. They said they know. So the judge says, okay, I'm going to order the government to provide the names on Monday on an attorney's eyes only basis. Motion practice starts on Wednesday. So the government says another option for us is to move first on March the 19th. That they have to March 26th. The judge says no, it's 4 days. So what they're going to do is this. Mr. Darian Rice, we don't know what the situation is. You're just running your mouth. Unless you was there and you're going to be a witness to get on the stand, you don't know what the hell you talking about. The only thing we know is we seen a girl get the hell beat out of her on tape, sir. That's the only thing we know. Everything else, if you wasn't there, was speculation. So know your role and shut your goddamn own mouth. The hell is wrong with you, dog? You got a problem, bro? I'm telling you guys this right now. You have a problem, sir? You think they got this man in court, going on trial, fighting for his life for nothing? You a damn fool, boy. You a damn fool. I ain't know nothing. I haven't even opened the box yet. That boy's a damn fool. This is what happens when you get clowns like this on social media. This is what happens. They think people playing. These fools think people playing with Diddy. These people ain't playing with no Diddy, man. They're not playing with this nigga, man. These niggas think this shit is for play. Oh man, hey, Diddy innocent, man. Nigga, be quiet. Nigga, I know why y'all taking up for Diddy too. Some of y'all like some of them things that Diddy have been accused of. I talked about it in my podcast show. Some of y'all like some of them salacious things. And you wish it was you. Straight up. Some of y'all be willing to do whatever to get on. Sell your soul. You said home? Yeah, he'll be home, all right. In the penitentiary, boy. That's the home. That's the only home he gonna be in. The hell wrong with you? Look at this fool. Y'all see this damn fool? Think this dude got Janelle bail 3 times and they gonna let his ass out? I tell y'all, these are the type of niggas that beat up on women. You said weirdo, yeah. Them dudes crazy as hell. I'm telling y'all this. Them the type of niggas that beat up on chicks. I'm telling y'all, like getting bumped in the butt, all kind of stuff. Right? Them type of niggas taking up for Diddy. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this. Let's see what they talking about, y'all. Okay. Where we at with it? All right, y'all. So, hold on. We waiting on the next. I'm waiting on the next word from the judge. So, the judge seems like he gonna let them. Hey man, I'm a grown ass man. I can eat whatever I want to eat. I'm eating lunch, nigga. I'm giving you content while I'm eating lunch. You got a problem with it? You can leave. I got to eat too. It ain't my fault Diddy's trial came on at this time. His trial came on at the time I eat. I'm gonna eat. Period. Yeah, hey, I'm telling y'all, these fools think that what Diddy doing is normal, bro. Because that's the shit they like. These niggas like getting. I ain't gonna say it. I said it on my podcast show. Y'all can go check out the podcast. I ain't stutter either. Salute to Jameson with the donation in the cash app. Appreciate you, brother. Salute to you. Salute to you. Yeah, I ain't gonna come in here and get mad at me. Nigga, for what? All right, here we go, y'all. So now, the judge says the next pretrial conference is April the 25th. If we need more after that, we can do it. The government said the government intends to produce 3,500 on a daily basis as we get closer to the trial. The judge said, I saw some nods from the back. Diddy's lawyer said, that's fine. Straight up. Yup. Straight like that. You dig? Yeah, dog. I was eating lunch. And Diddy trial came on. That ain't my fault. My food ain't finna get cold for no Sean Diddy comes. You lost your damn mind. Yo, this nigga lawyers really tried to pull that stunt off in court. His lawyers really tried to say, oh yeah, the tape's been, they put it on the free editing software. They thought the judge was gonna go for that. Bro, Diddy lawyers are crazy. Her name lawyers are crazy, bro. You said Diddy get time, it's not gonna be a lot of time. Oh, it's gonna be a long time, nigga. Meaning for the rest of his life. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna tell you something. Once they put them white folks on the stand, and them white folk get to getting up there crying, talking about what Diddy did, they gonna hit that gavel on that nigga. I'm telling you. You gonna see. Remember, Diddy employed white folks too. You think them white folks going to jail for Diddy? Shit. They gonna get right up there on that stand and testify, nigga. Y'all know what it is. I ain't got the cap for no nigga. So, the government says they have told us they will not seek a trial delay. Diddy's lawyer said there's no application with regard to the trial date. We recently came into a possession of a lot of medical records. We want an expert on prescription medicines. Oh, man. The judge says, okay. Oh, man, y'all. They don't give medical records. I told you, niggas. Didn't I tell y'all? They hit them niggas with the medical records. To the girl who said smacking is a no. Girl, I'm a grown-ass man, baby. A man must eat. And Sean Diddy Combs ain't gonna stop Tigger from eating lunch. You either want this content or not. I'm gonna get it to you raw. Mm-hmm. Damn, this chicken good. Nigga to the bone grizzle, nigga. Nigga, I'm eating some KFC, nigga. Kentucky Fried, nigga. Straight like that. They're extra crispy, nigga. And y'all know I ordered an extra biscuit. I had to get the extra biscuit with the potato salad. I got the family size potato salad. I got the family size mashed potatoes. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know. I told old girl, I said, nah, just put the family size coleslaw with the family size mashed potatoes with the gravy on that. Yeah, just go ahead and add that on. Straight like that. I said, yeah, I'm gonna eat that by myself. Y'all already know. Extra crispy, nigga. Just like Diddy gonna be after this trial over with. I'm telling y'all. All right, y'all. Diddy's lawyers say that they got medical records. They in trouble, y'all. They gave them niggas people's medical records, bro. You know what that means? They got proof people had things in their system. In my opinion, we're gonna see that in court. Diddy's lawyer said that they need to get an expert to go over those medical records. Straight up. Man, y'all know what that means. I ain't lying. They got that nigga medical records? And these niggas on YouTube talking? These niggas on YouTube talking. They don't get that man no medical records. Yep. Y'all know what's going on. Diddy's lawyer said he need to check he need to get an expert to check the medical records. Man, telling y'all. Anthony Burns said keep eating that chicken. Hey, nigga, let me tell you something, nigga. I know real big dogs, nigga. You know how we get down, nigga? Hey, nigga go to the goddamn, nigga go to Church's Chicken. Nigga go to KFC. Nigga go in that junk. But after the game, nigga, and go get like a goddamn a family pack. I don't seen the big dogs eat a family pack in that shit by themselves. Then go straight to the weight room, nigga. Right back to practice the next day. What are you talking about, dog? Hall of Fame type niggas. I said, man, this nigga ordered a goddamn this nigga ordered damn near a 10-piece and ate that shit by himself. I'm talking about big down south niggas. Country niggas. Dog. I'm telling y'all this. They said they got to get the medical records. That's one part everybody gonna miss. Watch what I tell y'all this. The last thing Diddy lawyer said was they got to get a medical. He said this. He said there's no application with regard to the trial date. We recently came into possession of a lot of medical records. We want an expert of prescription medicines. Man, remember they said in the indictment that Diddy was, they alleged that he was controlling people with drugs and stuff like that? They gave that nigga people medical reports, bro. Y'all finna see. Them niggas think it's a game. Y'all finna see, my nigga. They finna lay this whole thing out for y'all. Y'all finna see. Mm-hmm. Man, Pastor, what up, big dog? Yo, hey, Pastor. These fools think that Diddy gonna walk. I don't know what's wrong with him, man. Pastor, they think he gonna walk, man. Man, people gotta be out of their damn mind. You think this fool gonna walk? Where he gonna walk to? He ain't walking nowhere. Man, let them know what it is. Y'all need to hear that right there on that screen. I try to tell you people that y'all listen to people telling y'all he gonna walk. Oh, they ain't got nothing. He gonna walk. Man, the government said they flying witnesses from out of state. You know what that means? People ain't want to be nowhere around this nigga. Even though he was locked up. Think about what I just said. Man. So now that we found out that Diddy's lawyers got medical records, they sent them medical records because the prosecution got to hand over some of the evidence. So Diddy's lawyers can see the evidence. They said they hand them over new evidence every day. Think about that, y'all. Diddy's lawyers still getting the evidence. And these niggas on YouTube think, because they ain't put it out here in the public, that, oh no. And girl, shout out to my girl Peachy Brown. That girl got a membership for 27 months. You talking about riding. She riding with a nigga. Straight like that. Riding with a nigga. Straight up. You already know, Peachy. You already know. All right? Dolores said it sounds like it's 3 people eating because I'm a beast. Believe that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a beast. That's why. Mm-hmm. Man, bro, they got medical records today, dog. Bro, when they start pulling out the medical records, yeah, it's over with, dog. It's over with, bro. When they start pulling out those medical records. It's over with, man. Hey, shout out to my boy Pastor, man. Pastor said, I heard the video you did last night. Hey, Pastor, I'm going to have to get you to come up here and cook with me on one of these videos, man. Because these young dudes, they don't understand. Let me tell you something. They don't understand the importance, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. Bro, these people out here throwing their life away over stupidity, y'all. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to have to get Pastor up here, straight up. I'm going to hit him up. We're going to come up here and get it done. Because I'm going to tell y'all something, man. And the reason why I'm cooking so hard on this is because I don't want to see the young generation go out the same way you watching Diddy and them go out. And if you say nothing, you're a part of the problem. If you can sit up there with a straight face, and I showed y'all that shit last night. I wasn't playing. Y'all niggas thought I was playing. Nigga, I'm standing on business. I don't care what none of these niggas say. I'm standing on fucking business, my nigga. I'm standing on business, nigga. Real talk. I'm standing on that shit. I'm standing on that shit. When you have niggas, and I'm gonna say this again, that's going for this. Because let me tell y'all something. Y'all got niggas on YouTube that's going for this. Bruh. And all y'all doing is putting these younger boys in prison. That's all y'all doing. All y'all doing is putting the younger generation in prison. Because you know what y'all doing? You letting these fools think it's okay to do this shit. Let me tell you something. You a multi-millionaire, billionaire damn near. If you got a problem with a girl, let her go. Let her go. There ain't no excuse. None. You got niggas up here making excuses. Period. It really tell you a lot about a nigga character, man. I'm telling y'all this shit, bro. And I don't want to see niggas come stand on him after he found guilty. Because, nigga, I told you this shit, nigga, when I seen the goddamn tape. What? That right there, that is a demon. I'm telling y'all this. See, I'm going to tell y'all something. With dudes like Diddy, you got to fight fire with fire. And I'm going to say something else to y'all. All these niggas making excuses for Diddy, right? I want y'all to think about one thing. Them niggas some hoes. You know why? Because if they had a sister or a daughter, and somebody did their sister or their daughter like that right now, 90% of them niggas be ready to smash out. They be ready to crash out and smash the gas on these niggas. I'm trying to tell y'all this now. But this is the world we live in. Since you're not related to them, or since you don't think they black or whatever, we don't care. It is what it is. Them niggas ain't got no motherfucking compassion. Right? I'm telling y'all this. You really gotta start looking at some of these niggas, man. And your mindset, bro. I'll be honest with y'all, man. And let me tell y'all something. And that's why I'm gonna smack the hell out of this fool. People got more problem with me smacking the fool than this nigga smacking the girl. You heard what I said? You heard what I said? Them niggas got more problems. Watch. There gonna be more niggas in the comments. They got problems with me smacking this food. Huh? Hey, Pastor, what you doing right now? What you doing right now, Pastor? I'll tell you something, man. They need to hear it, bro. I'm telling y'all this. For all these young cats, I'm trying to tell y'all. This is the real reason why I'm going hard on this. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody got to tell these young niggas, hey, man, this ain't right. I got you. Hold on. I'm about to get past in here right now, y'all. Business about to pick up ASAP. Because, see, I'm finna tell y'all something, man. And I've been trying to tell these young cats, they don't want to listen. They think they know everything. And when you seeing a prime example, right? I'm telling y'all something. Hold on, you guys. Here we go right here. All right, Pastor, I got you. Check your message, big dog. Check your message. I got you. I'll tell y'all something, man. And all you young cats, y'all celebrate this type of stuff. I see these dudes on YouTube making videos. Oh, Diddy gonna be free. He gonna do this. He gonna do that. Man, I pity the fool. I pity the fool. I pity the fool, man. It hurts me. I'm telling y'all this, man. Because, again, y'all ain't doing nothing but sending these young dudes straight to hell, man. And I've seen so many videos where dudes is like, oh, man, hey, man, Diddy, that ain't even real, man. Y'all need to sit down somewhere, man. If you're not trying to help improve the status of making these young guys men, instead of capping, which is what a lot of y'all niggas is doing, capping, right? Y'all niggas sad, man. Where Pastor at? Pastor, check that, dog. I don't hit you with that. Hold on. Let me hit you. Because I don't told him. Okay, check this one. I got you right there. I don't told him. So now, look at it. See, y'all? I told you. Look at it. Rude. Stop smacking. Nah, nigga. Tell Diddy stop smacking them girls. Tell Diddy stop smacking Cassie, nigga. When you tell Diddy stop smacking Cassie, I'll stop smacking on my chicken, nigga. The hell is wrong with you? The hell is wrong with you? I told y'all, they got more problem with you smacking on your food than they do with these niggas smacking on these ladies. Trying to tell y'all this. I'm trying to tell y'all. That's a real problem right there. And y'all are watching this in real time. Look at all these comments. Oh, free Diddy, free Diddy. This man has been accused of all types of horrendous things. And then we've seen he willing to lie. Like he did about that tape. And they still. Think about that. Think about that, y'all. We'll come up in here acting a fool. I told y'all, we worry so much about the wrong stuff. Right? I want to be clear. I want to be clear. But these people supposed to be leaders. They always complain about the results, but never help them. They always complain about the results, but never help them. Right? Think about that. They just wait to come in here and talk about when somebody else gone. But they don't never want to talk about the process of what's getting these dudes and these people gone. Look at it. Look at it, man. They praising this stuff. Bro, this shit is crazy, man. I ain't never seen nothing like before in my life. Well, they praising this stuff, bro. You know? That's the cool thing to do now. And I've seen so many dudes say, yeah, man, I beat my chick, man. I don't care. She put her hands on me, nigga. Hey, I beat that ass. And these niggas praise dudes like Charleston White, who will sit out here and say he gonna beat his chick. And some of these chicks need to be beat on. Not be a bigger man and just say, hey, look, man, look, I'm not finna roll in the dirt with you. You want to take it there, that you fight yourself. You know what I'm saying? You got to be too cool for school for some of that stuff, man. I'm just being honest with y'all, man. But they are pushing this stuff. And I'm gonna tell y'all, this go deep. A lot of these niggas seen their daddies beating the hell out their moms. They think that shit normal. Y'all niggas, y'all listen, y'all know I ain't lying. A lot of these niggas don't seen, let me repeat myself again. A lot of these niggas don't seen their daddy beating the hell out their mama. So they think that shit cool. They grew up in an environment where the mama and daddy was beating the hell out of each other. Daddy was beating the hell out the mama. The mama was taking it, acting ratchet, all kind of shit. Some of them watched their mama get beat and not do nothing. I'm telling y'all this. Them niggas was programmed from a young age. They was programmed. Salute to Sister Leslie with a $200 donation in the Cash App. Also, salute to Trondell with the donation in the Cash App. Salute to Stephen Arnold with the donation in the Cash App. Salute to Gustavo Cortez with the donation in the Cash App. Shout out to Stephanie Lane with the donation in the Cash App. Yeah, here we go right here. Benny's about to pick up now. What's up, dog?
What's going on, Ticket? How you doing, my brother?
Now come on, man. Now see. You all listen. This is what we do. Listen, and we're gonna get back to this because this is the important stuff right here. Mm-hmm. What is your thoughts on these niggas running around here, man, celebrating this type of stuff you seeing with P. Diddy, making excuses for what you seen on that tape when he did to that girl, man, and sitting up here talking about free this nigga after all the things that you have seen on tape? Forget the things he's been accused of. Let's talk about stuff we seen on tape. Go ahead, bro.
It just speaks to the moral decay of what's going on in people's hearts, minds, bodies, souls, and spirit. This is how people think, and they don't really have value. You got this world today that teach you to actually care more about a dog or a cat or a gerbil, your pet, more than you would an actual human life, bro. I'm not surprised by this at all, Ticket. I told you I live a certain way because I see the decline of the society that we're in. And people really don't care about other people. If it ain't directly affecting them, they don't care. And this is why it all comes back on everybody eventually, because you're going to reap what you sow. You can't even have, like you looking at this picture you got on the screen right here, you can't even have compassion. This man out here in a damn towel, punishing this chick, stepping on her, kicking her, beating her, dragging her by her hair. But that ain't your sister. That ain't your mama. That ain't your auntie. So you don't give two craps. But the day it happened to you, you want all the support in the world. You want everybody on your side. You want everybody to understand what you going through. Man, I'm telling you, it's sad, Ticket. It's a sad state of affairs. This is why I live the way I live, bro. That's why I live the way I live. People in general, folk want to just kind of identify this as, well, you know, blacks, blah, blah. And we got curses we deal with. Don't get me wrong. We got curses we deal with. But this is just society in general. If it ain't directly dealing with them, they really just don't care. They really don't care. And you know me, I've been a big advocate for women, a big advocate for what I consider the daughters of Zion, their rights, their voice being heard. I got 6 daughters, bro. You think I like seeing stuff like this? Even if I had no daughters, I still wouldn't like seeing stuff like this. This ain't necessary. If the thing is over, it's over. And here it is, you a millionaire. You can have any woman in the world you essentially want. But because you can't dominate this one anymore, because you can't mind, rape, and manipulate this one anymore, you treat her like she's nothing. This is what narcissists do, bro. When you don't bow down to them, when you don't do the things they desire for you to do, and you're not 100% submitted to them, they don't care anything about you. You become dung to them. And that's how he treated this girl. After all these years, everything she's been through, this is what she gets because she don't want to be around you no more. She got to try to sneak out of a hotel while you in the shower. Look why. Look why she was sneaking out. Look at what your response was with her leaving. Now, what was his fame? What was he mad about her leaving this for? Well, did she take something or something like that? Or is that what he said?
I mean, listen, don't nobody even know. Don't nobody know. You know how this stuff work, Pastor. We gonna find out come trial. Why she was getting the hell up out of there. She might have been trying to escape from one of them. They say she was trying to escape from one of them freak off sessions. She was trying to get the hell up out of there.
The stuff he done made this girl participate in, man. The stuff he's probably unwillingly put in her drinks and her food. And man, it's just, oh, she just as good. She this, she that. It's all impressionable though, bro. Because even at the point, let's just say at one point she agreed. Does she not have the right to stop agreeing? Let's just say you hit the blunt. I ain't never done none of this stuff. I ain't never took a drug. But let's just say you hit the blunt. Don't you have the option to stop hitting the blunt whenever you want? Don't you have that option? So now because she was willing to do it at one time, she has to do this for the rest of her life. She's obligated for the rest of her life. Man, stop, bro. I thought when we were young, we did stupid things. But when we get older, we're supposed to put these types of things behind us. Maybe the girl matured and realized this ain't a good lifestyle for me. And I want out. No, you know too much. You this, man. People are sick, bro. People
say that part
sick.
again. Pastor, say that part again because I ain't never heard nobody say that. You're right.
Which part?
Sometimes when these ladies are young like that, they don't understand.
They
so
don't
maybe when she a few years later, when she getting older, she's starting to understand. She's saying, hold on, what the hell did I got myself into?
This man was impressionable and he had her career in his hands. So you know as well as I do, a lot of folk are willing to do a lot of things that seem okay at the time. But after years of abuse, because this is abuse, y'all. This is abuse. A lot of people are abused and don't even realize they're signing up for it. How many of you women been in relationships that you love the man in the beginning till he start beating your ass, till he start putting hands on you, but it still don't take away the levels of love that you had for this individual, the good times you had, the deep talks you've had. Don't take that stuff away. Why do you stay? Fear. But when a person matures, see, when you're young, you do a lot of dumb stuff. Why? Because you lack understanding. You don't have the understanding. But as you get older and you gain experience, then reality starts to kick in, and then you can start making some rational decisions. And what's happening in these cases is, if you're with me, you're with me forever. And see, that's the mind manipulation of a narcissist, bro. A narcissist wants loyalty and trust over everything. They want you loyal to them no matter what, forever. And when you don't, you out the door. You out the door. I'm dealing. You already know what we're going. You're gonna see it. Ticket. You're gonna see it. What I've been saying. Stay tuned. I got hundreds of hours of research on a lot of what's been going on. It's a lot of similarities, and it just shows me that the world is just wicked, bro. It is just flat out wicked. And when it ain't pertaining directly to an individual, most people don't give two craps. They don't. They don't give two craps. Yep. Now, when it's at their door, they want all the mercy. They want all the grace. They want all the favor. They want your help. They want your assistance. They want you to stop everything you're doing and put their situation at the top of your care list. But when it ain't dealing with them, nah. And then everybody want to make a joke out of everything. Everybody want to make content out of everything now. Nobody can just put stuff out and let people understand and get a deeper knowledge level of what's really going on to help change the hearts and minds. I'm glad you've been reporting this and putting this out and checking everybody coming with that ridiculous mindset. This woman is a person. This woman has a soul. She deserves to be dragged and beat and kicked and stomped on. Now, I'm actually glad because I think you may have to correct me on some of this stuff because I followed it, but not as close with this because I've got my own stuff. But didn't she file a case and the next day they settle it? Right?
Very next day.
And guess what? So she got her money, right? She got her money and she's straight. And she done already testified. She don't even got to testify. Guess what her testimony is, y'all? This right here. This right here. So she got the payday that she deserved, and she ain't got to deal with it. Everybody else then came in and said, "Oh, let us take it over now. Now we'll take it over and we'll deal with it for you, daughter." 100 million, 200 million when it got him out of this. That's a crime. That's a body right there. Y'all got to understand how the law works. You can't
Mm-hmm.
shift this responsibility on somebody else, Mr. Diddy. Sorry, sir. Because we got too much evidence. We got you on tape. We got you on record. What did you say? This man had 20 TBs of information they took off his phone, cell phone, computers,
One
all that
T.
kind of stuff?
Think about that.
Who? 20 TBs? Oh, they got all kind of evidence in the world against you, bro. This one woman ain't got to say a word. And she still got her payday. See, she is the brave one to me. She is the hero to me. Because it takes people like her standing up against these devils and these bullies. These type of men with this kind of money and this type of notoriety, this type of fame, they'll get away with this for decades because people are afraid. The day she filed that lawsuit, it was over for him. Think about this, y'all. Really think about this. This is all federal criminal stuff we're talking about. She didn't file a federal criminal lawsuit against him. She filed a civil lawsuit against him. That means person to person, mano a mano. That's like if Ticket give me $10,000 and I don't pay him back, he could take me to civil court to get it back. There's no criminal act in this. I just got to pay him back the money. He got to collect it somehow. That's what she did. Filed a civil act. 1 day later, it was done, y'all. That case was off the books. Didn't matter. Why? Because that civil case showed and proved that there was a criminal crime that took place.
Mm-hmm.
His ass is grass. He ain't never gonna see the daylight. And the brother you had on last night, a dude that you was showing that video of, he on something. He know it. Guys like this, they chickens. They cowards. Without their power, without all these numbnuts and all these minions behind them, they would do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And once they get caught, I don't see him. I see him upending himself. I do. He ain't finna spend the rest of his days like a regular criminal in behind bars. He ain't finna do it. He too chicken to do it. He's too weak to do it. Because to me, it take a weak man to just abuse a woman like this. That's a weak individual. He ain't even no man in my eyes. You're a devil. You're a demon. That's what you is. And again, all of us have made mistakes. I'm not saying that. But what happens when can you repent and turn from it? Well, he did. He got on there and apologized. Well, why he up here in court saying not guilty then? See, that ain't no repentance. If I'm repenting, I'm taking the full blame of it and the consequences that come with it. That's just what it is. This is a weak male. And there's a lot of weak males out here. A lot of weak males out here. Just flat out. And then what you're
Pastor,
dealing with in your
why he
life.
getting stripped. This is why he getting stripped down in front of the world. Because he couldn't
Absolutely.
he couldn't even humble himself and pay that girl that money he knows she deserved.
Hey, Ticket, let me put y'all on game. Do y'all not understand that this is all by design? The powers that be, they elevate, especially us, people of color. They elevate us to entertain them. This is no different than back in the days when the Romans used to have to get in there, the gladiators and killed in the Roman Colosseums. Y'all go back and study it. They will make you famous. They will make you rich. They will give you women and drink, and they'll give you everything this world has to offer as long as you're entertaining them. But guess what? One day they're going to say, nah, we want it all back. You ain't finna take this and build nations off of it like we do. You ain't finna do that. This is why guys like Diddy and Bill Cosby and people of these, when it gets towards the end, nope, we're finna get it all back. Your children ain't finna inherit this. Your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, they ain't finna inherit this. Because one of them may look at it and say, no, I want to take these and do something good with this money. I don't want to be a monkey in a side circus out here hopping around with big pants and holding my stuff and smoking blunts. I don't want to do that. I want to build schools. I want to build hospitals. I want to get people free from debt. See, they ain't finna give you the opportunity to do that. So as long as you out here entertaining them and doing their bidding, what is their bidding? When I say doing their bidding, I want you to fully understand what I'm talking about. Doing their bidding is making sure we keep each other down. so they don't have to do it. We make sure we stay the tail and never be the head, so they don't have to do it. Long as you willing to do that, cool. Bill Cosby, people forget. What did Bill Cosby do, y'all? These so-called crimes took place in the 50s and the 60s with Bill Cosby. What about statute of limitations? Don't exist when it comes to this kind of stuff. But because he said, no, I want to be in media. Whoa. We control what goes out to the people, not you. Bro. You want to buy CBS? What's wrong with you? Here. They slapped his hand. Sit down, Billy. Sit down, William. That's not your lane, sir. We control the media. You know that. He goes back, regroups, wipe his hand off, and come back and say, I don't want CBS. I want NBC. Oh, okay. All right. Mr. Jello pudding pop. Let's see how clean you are now. They got this on all these dudes, man. They got this on all these dudes. They ain't finna let you transfer all this stuff. They're not finna let you build nothing on a righteous level, especially trying to get your people free. See, this ain't getting your people free. What you're doing here is buying undying loyalty. That's all. And you're buying it through money, sex, drugs, and fear. But these dogs don't want to get their hands dirty. This weak punk here, see, look how she's cowering down. Look how little this girl is. And look how big he is compared to her. That's not a fight. That's not a battle. That's a domination. That's 100% control. And when narcissists like this dude don't have it, this is what ends up happening. And they don't understand how they expose everybody connected to them. Why do you think all these people have totally turned their back on Diddy?
Man.
They don't want to be exposed either. They wishing he would just fall on the sword and say my punishment, let me go, without exposing everybody. But guess what Diddy thinking? Because he's a selfish punk. He's a selfish narcissist. Y'all ain't in my corner. Oh, everybody going down then. That's what he thinking. And they worried about that. They worried about that. All these pastors, all these entertainers, all these athletes, all these actors and actresses, they all worried about that. Which is the next, how many lawsuits he got? 80, 85 ticket? How many against
bro?
All these people are wondering, when is the next one coming and when is my name going to pop up?
Mm-hmm.
What can I do to protect my information from not getting out there? 20 terabytes, y'all. Y'all know how much information that is? How many videos? How many pictures? He got all these people. He recorded all this stuff for his own freaky fantasies. They didn't realize you done set yourself up for a night of pleasure, for youthful lust. Bring all your debauchery to Diddy. Now it's finna be put on blast. Crazy, man. Woo.
Man, and Pastor, let me ask you this: what about the responsibility of his upbringing? Because in one of the documentaries, one of his childhood friends said his mama put him onto this stuff because the life she was living. So he basically grew up watching how she was living. Said she was nothing but around pimps and hustlers and all these other people that was in the house all the time when he was young, doing all these kind of crazy parties and stuff. These are the allegations that against him and the upbringing that he had. They said this dude even took off a belt and beat a girl in college, and everybody knew about it. They're alleging that he did that.
I watched it.
I watched the documentary. How you feel about what they saying? How his upbringing was, and how important is that? Important is that for the?
I'm gonna have a tape. I'm gonna have a tape ticket that most people probably not gonna agree with when it comes to this, because I didn't have the greatest upbringing. I had a real bad upbringing. I was around the debauchery, the alcohol, the drugs, all that stuff, the sex, the violence. I was around it all too. We still have a choice. Every single one of us, even though we are born in sin and we are shaped in iniquity, we still know the difference from right and wrong. And it depends on the individual. People can say that's all he was exposed to, so this is all he knew. Guess what? It was all I was exposed to too. But guess what it did for me? It made me more motivated to never make my family and my children ever see it. ever see it. I got 6 daughters. None of them have ever seen any type of the stuff I saw growing up. I made sure of it. So I got a little different take. A lot of folk will want to get into the pity parties for him because, hey man, his mom and you know how the influence they have, and she did this and she did that. Cool. Why did it motivate him to not want to do evil? Why did it motivate him to follow her and not and like with me? Like I'm a man, you know, my mom died of alcoholism, right? Watching her drink herself to death motivated me to never drink. I didn't even take a drink till I was 42 years old because of what I watched her go through, and my uncles and my dad and my mom and my aunties and my cousins, everybody going through. That's why I'm never taking a drug a day in my life. Why? Because of what I saw them go through. So I got a little different take. A lot of folk want to get to the pity party. I don't.
Yeah, but do you think, but how important in this era, in this day and age, do you think that parenting is right now?
Oh, it is.
Because I've heard you say many things in the past about homeschooling and stuff like that. Like I want you to cook on that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, you're instructed to train your children up in the way that they should go. Hopefully, in the end, they're gonna come back to that faith that you have taught them. Look what he was trained in. Look what I was. You see what I'm saying? It's important. Don't get me wrong. It matters. But even in the midst of that, you still have the understanding what is right and what is wrong. You just still got to make a choice. Did I make some choices in my childhood that were 100% wrong? Yes, absolutely. But I also matured and got to a point, I just can't do this no more because it's going to hinder me from getting out of high school and getting to college and having a career. I knew it. And I cared more about my future seed than I did myself. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to live just to survive today, just to get ahead today. The future matters. We as parents got to make them same choices now. We got to quit being selfish, quit entertaining our flesh all the time, and make sure we putting our children in the right position to grow up with the right mindset and the right environment. Environment is everything. But your environment you create, it has to be conducive to real, true growth. Real growth. Not this wicked, go get money stuff, all that. Nah. It's got to be real growth.
I'm glad you said that because this is something I want to talk to you about too. And that's why I will never respect Anthony Edwards ever again. You get a girl pregnant, then tell her you don't want nothing to do with her or the baby.
That's the society, bro. That's the society. I'm not surprised.
The child is already going to be without a father.
Rejected.
Already rejected. Go ahead. Cook on that.
Already rejected.
I'm going to let you cook. I'm going to let you cook on that. I ain't even going to say nothing because I want to know how you felt about that one.
It's rejected from the womb. Rejected from the womb. This is why we are born in sin and we get shaped. Our lives get shaped in sin, iniquity. But here's the blessing in that. There's going to be somebody that comes that's going to offer a ray of light. That's going to offer you a different pattern. You just a different path, I should say. You got to choose to take it. Well, I didn't get that path. I bet you did. I guarantee you did. You just didn't want to take it at that time. At that time when you did your deductive reasoning in your mind, it wasn't worth it. Anthony Edwards is a very, Rico, you said, I'm going to say the same thing you just put on the screen, brother. He's a very young, immature man, and he's responding in the manner that he's been trained in. I'm rich. I'm powerful. I can do and have anything I want. I don't have to deal with her. I'm keeping it a buck. At least I told her. That's how he thinks. He doesn't understand and doesn't care about that child. See, when you sit down to have sex, you may have in your mind, I'm just trying to have a good time and get my rocks off. But you got to understand the fact of the matter is even with protection, there's still an opportunity. There's still a chance you could produce a child from this. So they suffer just because you didn't desire them to be here. Huh? They suffer from that. We don't care, bro. We're immature. And the environments that we're creating, it perpetuates this type of behavior. Because this is what we push as fun. This is what we push as an exciting lifestyle. This is what we put before our people on a constant daily basis. We listening to it in our headphones. We watching it on YouTube. Everything around us pushes this type of lifestyle. And we wonder why these keep getting repeated over and over and over and over and over again. That's why. Somebody's got to be mature. Somebody's got to actually be selfless and actually care about what's coming down the line and make sure they're doing everything that those children and those individuals can. See, that was my goal. I can live a simple life. I can be a poor man, but my children will be free. They won't have the experiences. They'll know about them because I'm going to teach it to them and show them why they need to stay away from it. But guess what? They'll get to a point where I won't have really much say and control over that. Because once they get to that age, it's like, look, you want to make that decision. That's on you. Deal with the consequences, though. Deal with it. But yeah, upbringing and all that is an incredible influence. But powerful men like Anthony Edwards, right now, you powerful because you got prestige, you got a platform that's global, and you have millions of dollars to access pretty much anything on a material level. But you ain't been trained to use that for good. You've been trained to use that to be selfish, to manipulate, and to control people. And that's what happens.
And Pastor, when that kid grow up and that kid is a pro athlete, this and the third, he gonna look back on his father and what his father said publicly, man. Bro, he gonna have so much disdain for that man, bro.
Well, hopefully, Anthony Edwards matures before the child can get to a certain age and he can rectify that thing so that it doesn't become that. It could be the type of thing where they look back at it and laugh and say, man, I was so stupid. You know, I was 23 then, right? I was thinking about this and this and this. Man, I wasn't trying to have no child. But I'm glad you're here now, son. Look what we're doing together. You know what I mean? It can change. See, I think one of the most powerful things that ever took place in my life was me forgiving my dad without him asking. My dad was literally 6 blocks away from me, y'all. And I saw him 3 times growing up. 3 times. One of the times I saw him, I was coming back from the nationals. I had just won track, 3 events in track and nationals, y'all. I'm so proud. I'm finna take these gold medals. I'm finna take these ribbons. I'm finna take these trophies that I just won and show my grandma. First time I'm meeting my grandma, y'all. I'm 9 years old. They live 6 blocks away from me. First time I'm meeting her. I didn't stay in the house 5 minutes because my grandma cared more about her dog than she did about her grandson. Her little poodle dog kept nipping at my feet. And I'm like, what's going on? Can we get the dog? I mean, like, it's biting me. What are we doing? And the grandma, when I said that, she said, the dog live here. You don't. I'm like, man, this woman don't love me. First time meeting her, y'all. And guess what I made up in my mind? Well, next time it bite me, I'm kicking it. And the dog bit me and I kicked it. Now, unfortunately for the dog and my grandma, I kicked it through the screen door. I kicked it like a field goal, y'all. And that thing went through the screen door. And my grandma kicked me out and I never saw her again. Didn't even make it to her funeral. That could have hindered me. I could have looked at my dad because he lived there. Why did you let me go through this? Why didn't you speak up for me? Why didn't you protect me? I didn't. I just instantly chose, I'm going to forgive him. I'm going to forgive him. And guess what? Once I got of age, me and my dad was able to have some sort of father-son relationship just because I was the one that chose to forgive him. And it was powerful. And guess what? Now what I've done is create a lifestyle of just forgiving folk. The Messiah said, I forgive them what? When he was hanging on a tree, right? He said, forgive them what? Because they know not what they do. That's how you create a very positive upbringing, a very positive environment so people can grow the way they need to grow. This is not what we have. And this is not what we push and pedal. And the powers that be make sure of it. But as soon as you get out of line like this man on the screen here does, they will put you right back in line. They will instantly humble you. But the pain, the terror, the debauchery, the crimes that's been committed against so many people, oh, this man's life is over. For any fool that think he's that powerful, he can get out of this, you done lost your mind. Because you telling me Diddy more powerful than Bill Cosby?
Mm-hmm.
No, he's not. Not even close. Bill couldn't even get out of his situation. It's designed this way.
Man, Pastor, and here's the thing. This is one of the last questions I want to ask you too. Why do you think a lot of these people got the mindset that they want to see this nigga get off? after they seen that tape and they seen the shit that they, like, that's the part I can't understand.
That mindset actually comes from partly being brought over here on slave ships. There's a perpetual, well, how I want to say this. Let me see. I got to say this right on YouTube. It's always being presented to us that we are the victims, right? We're the ones that were brought over here. We're the ones that were pillaged and raped and sodomized and fed to alligators. We were the ones, right? So anytime we are in one of these situations, we deserve a pass. We deserve reparations. It's just an ingrained mindset in us as a continual victim. Never getting to the point where we mature and say, you know what? A lot of this is just 100% self-induced. Why did we ever go into slavery for the first time? Why did our creator, why did he even do that to us? Why did he allow that to take place? Because we were idolatrous and we were rebellious to him. Well, I don't believe in all that religious stuff. Okay, cool. Come up with your own narrative. But why does it have to be from a negative viewpoint? Why does it have to be just because he's got a certain skin color, he deserves to get off? Because again, those
Pastor,
people that are sitting.
Look, Pastor, I want to cut you off. Look at this knucklehead on the screen. This type of stuff I'm trying to tell you about, man.
What that is, though, I see it. But that is, though,
stuff we going against. See, that's the type of stuff right there. That you go ahead.
I know what that is his environment. This is what he grew up with. He thinks by that statement, this is normal. Why are we making a big deal out of this? I watch this happen all the time. And this is exactly what they want. But here's the thing. Let it be his mama getting beat. Let it be his little sister that's right there on that floor with Diddy. I guarantee you wouldn't be saying it then. This is what we were talking about when I first came on. See, we inheritedly, unfortunately, we've inherited this bad mindset, this bad, wicked behavior that if it ain't dealing with me, I ain't got no problems with it. Why are we tripping about it? This is normal. No, it ain't. It'll never be normal to treat people like dirt, to commit crime. That's not normal. It happens. That don't mean it's normal. And see, this brother here, Bossman Bino, if it was his mama getting beat by Diddy, getting raped by Diddy and his crew, getting stomped in a hotel, dragged through the hallways, I guarantee you he wouldn't be on here with that statement. He would be the first one in line with a sign saying, lock his ass up forever. And that's where the hypocrisy comes in. That's where the lack of love and the lack of care for self comes in. Because that's the problem. If you can't really love yourself, it's impossible to love somebody else. So when I see these type of statements, it instantly lets me know these individuals don't really love themselves. They want to project to you that they do, but they don't. Because if you love yourself, why would you harm yourself? Why would you put yourself in harm's way? Why would you injure yourself? Why would you do anything bad to yourself if you really love yourself? So it's ingrained, though. Again, his environment. I don't know that brother. I don't even know where he at. But you can look. It's a cultural thing. It fits the culture that he grew up in. And then what else is popular? Trolling. Some of these folk get on here and make these comments just so you can put it up there for everybody can see it. This is his 3 minutes of fame you just gave him. It's obvious. Brother B, she wouldn't take his side because she filed a lawsuit against him, bro.
Thank you.
Now, if you'd have told me that, hold on, if you'd have told me that 10 years ago, I might have agreed with you. Because her lifestyle shows she would defend this dude. But after this, she went and filed a lawsuit, sir. She went and filed a lawsuit and won. Got her settlement. And all the things that he did, she don't even have to be the main person to make him pay for it. The system itself will, because he's gotten haughty and prideful. But even in your statement, let's read it. If you would jump on Diddy ass at the moment, Cassie would probably take his side.
That's a lie.
Here's the thing, though. Even if Cassie did, does that make what he did okay? Even if Cassie would defend him, Because I've seen it where a nigga beating a woman tail and somebody come to save her and she started jumping on him too. I've seen it. I know what you're talking about. I don't know you. I just
Bro,
said I don't know you, bro.
we can tell how you speak. How you speak. You present
I don't
yourself in
know
a
you,
way
bro.
that you
I
he
don't. I
present
just said I
himself in a
don't.
way that he put his hands on women, Pastor. Niggas who speak like that present themselves like that.
Again, they don't see anything wrong with it because of the environment they've been growing up in. But I'm telling him, I have seen it with my own eyes many times where a woman's getting her brains beat in, and somebody come to help her, and the next thing you know, that same woman is jumping on the guy that's trying to get her boyfriend from beating her. I've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the question though: does it make it right for him to beat her?
And Pastor,
That's what
ask
you
this
need to
nigga that
look at.
question. Ask him a question. My man, boss man Bimo, do you beat on women? That's a real question to you.
He's
Do
not
you
going to
beat on
incriminate
women? Do
himself.
you beat on
He's
your
going to
woman?
incriminate himself.
Do you
He's
put
not
your
going to
hands
lie.
on your woman? Do you put your hands on your woman, boss man?
Hey, Bino, before you even answer, I need you to know everything you say can be used against you in a court of law, brother. This is public record. I need you to know that.
Pastor, these niggas hard.
You
They
trying to,
stand on
I
it.
know,
He stand on
you
it.
trying to,
Look, he laughing.
to,
See, now,
you
Pastor,
try.
that lets you know right there he laughing.
What I'm
That nigga
saying though,
laughing.
Ticket, I know Ticket, he laughing what I said, but what I'm saying is this. I went to the part we didn't get to go down that road. Some people come on here literally just to troll. This is what they do. They troll on purpose to get the attention, to incite the conversation to go a different way. This is just a role. This man, I don't know him. He right. He may have never even had a girlfriend in his life. I don't know. I don't know him. But knowing that if I come at this angle, it's gonna get Ticket and rage. It's gonna make Pastor say this. People do that all the time. I watch guys do it. We be on the basketball stuff. I see it. Guys ain't got nothing to do with the conversation. They'll come in and say something sideways just to make the conversation go crazy. And they go away laughing and giggling. It's the manipulation. It's the control.
Hey, boss man, I see how you ain't answer the question though. You ain't answer that question.
He's saying I never said it was right. Well, you justifying it, brother. When you came in and said, yeah, when you came in and said this happens every day, that's your justification. You don't have to say it's right when you're defending the wrong. Right. Just because it happens every day doesn't make it right. We should be fighting against the bad things and supporting the good things. Period. That ain't none of my business. Why you here giving a comment about it then? If it ain't none of your damn business, why are you in here commenting about it?
And Pastor, you know what? These dudes have been programmed to have fear for some of these niggas. Like a lot of these niggas scared of P. Diddy and these niggas, bro.
They are.
Tell Pastor, down from you, ain't nobody scared no goddamn P. Diddy down from you.
Bro, man.
Come on, man.
That famous line that Snoop Dogg said in Baby Boy. Remember when he was about to die? What'd he tell that dude? Man, I ain't seen everything but Christ. Man, ain't nobody worried about getting up out this place. This place is wicked. The people are wicked. Their thoughts are wicked on a daily basis. It's a promotion to go see the Father. So I ain't got no reason to be scared of no man. See, the book even speaks about that. Why am I gonna be afraid of someone? The only power they have is to take my physical life, which is gonna go back to the dirt where it came from anyways. You can't touch my soul. You can't do nothing with my spirit. Why am I gonna be afraid of you? The only power you got is to pull out a gun or be more skilled physically than me and take this life, which is temporary anyway. It don't last forever. You getting 120 max. That's it. So why am I be afraid of something like that? It's just stupid. No, these dudes are punks, bro. And I tell them to their face. I promise you I would. You's a punk.
Bro,
I tell them. I would tell guys like Diddy that. Man, come on.
I
would tell guys like that in their face with their whole entourage. Yeah, with their whole entourage there with them. I don't rock with nothing like that. And guess what? I don't support nothing like that. I don't listen to their music. I don't buy their music. I don't do none of that stuff. But see, that's me voting with my feet, though. I'm showing you with my lifestyle, I don't support this. I can't tell you not one Diddy song, not one. I can't tell you the name of one Diddy song.
Pastor, he's talking about it's a money grab. How is the money grab when he was putting his hands on this woman?
Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. It should be. Because there's a thing in the law called pain and suffering. I don't have a problem with her suing him. I don't have a problem with her getting a money grab. What she's been through with this man over the decades, I think she deserves it. How much money has he made off her? How much? You can't even quantify it. by the things he's made her do in these parties to entice other people to come. Bro, we can't even quantify the evil he's done to this girl and controlling her life to how much money he's made off of just her by herself. Everybody thought she had a promising career. He ended that. She said, does Pastor have a channel? I would love to follow him. Yes, ma'am. My name,
Yeah,
the
it's
same
pinned at the
thing you
top of the
see in
chat.
there.
It's pinned at the
Yeah.
top of the live chat room. Hey, yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say that. Y'all subscribe to Pastor's channel too. His channel is pinned at the top of the live chat room. All you gotta do is click on it. It ain't gonna take you out this video. Just click on it and subscribe to his channel. He cooking all the time. And this is another thing. These dudes be trolling. I remember some dude was trolling Pastor. Pastor's like, look, man, where you at? He said, when I'm in your area.
Yeah, you
Call me.
man.
Give me your number.
Yeah.
Give me your number.
I am the type of guy. I'm the type of guy. If you
Right.
got that kind of energy towards me, I will pull up. You in the United States. I ain't getting on no plane come across seas for you. But you in the United States, I'll pull up. And we can sit down and have a conversation like grown men can have, and you can get your grievances with me off your chest. Now, if it stays civil, hallelujah. If it don't, glory to the King. I'm ready either way. But I don't like folk having to be internet bullies and keyboard gangsters and all that. Now, if you really got that energy towards me and I really piss you off and I irk you and you want to do some harm to me, I'll just come to you and give you opportunity. To me, it's being a man. To me, the way I was raised, see the environment again. My environment, go back and face it. You didn't have the option in my mom's house to run home from a fight. Not that I ever tried, but I watched brothers that did that, and they got whooped and sent right back to the fight. We ain't had that option. You got an issue, deal with it man to man. Sometimes you can talk it out, but guess what? Sometimes people are ignorant, and they don't want resolution. They want to throw blows. They want to shoot. They want to go knifing. They want to pull swords. I don't give a shit. I don't care. But you'll get your opportunity. You don't have to be big and bad. You don't have to put on a show. I'm traveling the country all the time. Give me a month or two. I'm in your area. I'm in your area. And that's just how I feel. And people say, well, man, you trying to fight? No, we can sit down and have lunch and have a conversation about what's on his heart. It can go that way if that's how he wanted to go. But if he really on that gangster stuff and I want to kill you and da da da, all right, cool. You get your opportunity. You don't have to huff and puff online. Be a man and say it face to face. It's that simple. But again, Ticket, most of these people, it's a show. Internet is a show. This is entertainment. And I don't have a problem with entertainment. I don't have a problem with it. I get on here and talk basketball, that kind of stuff and all that. My channel is not about basketball. It's about life. You want life instruction, you can listen to me.
You heard what just happened?
No, what happened?
Man, so I ain't gonna talk about what Hitman said. We already know get Hitman already.
Stop it, Hitman.
You ain't
Stop
worried about hell. You already got
round two.
Basketball cool.
Ain't no round two,
right.
Hitman.
We ain't worried about you. We ain't worried about you. Pastor, check this out now. So they say
love you, my brother.
Jonathan Majors don't came out. You know the guy Jonathan Majors?
Yeah, I know Jonathan Majors. Mm-hmm.
He don't came out and said he was sexually abused by men and women in his childhood.
Wow.
That's crazy.
Wow.
He just came out and just said that just now.
Man. Wow.
This is the same stuff that you heard about with Diddy, though, allegedly.
Yeah. And I don't want people to think that I'm very insensitive to stuff like that. Abuse will definitely change your mindset. It'll change your thought patterns. I mean, think about it. Most women that get raped or assaulted or molested at a young age, they don't become homebody virgins. They normally go out there and become extremely promiscuous. It opens up a demonic channel. You know what I mean? I get it. I fully understand that. I do. And this is why it's so important for your families to protect. My daughters don't spend the night at people's houses unless me or their mom is with them. You see what I'm saying? Because somebody going to be held accountable if something happens to one of my daughters. And the last thing I'm going to do is take your excuse. Well, my cousin called and I wanted to. Ain't even going to get that far. You had a responsibility to be watching my daughter. This is why I take it out of their hands. Well, you punishing your daughters? No, I'm not. Punishing them from what? They can have them same folk that want to spend the night there. They can come over here and stay. I know 100% nothing's going to happen to them under my watch. And I ain't going to be out at the club dancing and gyrating and shaking around and drinking and feeling all over women and stuff. That ain't what I've ever done. I'll be right here supervising them while they're having fun. That's what I'm going to be doing. But no, this abuse and this molestation and grapes as a young age, it's all designed to destroy a person. But Jonathan Majors, I mean, for most people, they would say he made it. He's a successful actor, all this, you know what I mean? Most people would say that this man made it out of that, but he's letting people know now, man, I had to deal with some trauma. I had to deal with some stuff to get to where I'm at. And I hope that his testimony helped some folks, is what I'm saying. I hope his testimony ended up helping some people.
Pastor, last thing I want to put on you before we get up out of here for this one, because I'm going to definitely get you in on some more we're going to do. And y'all make sure y'all subscribing to his channel. Pastor, check this out now. So today in the court hearing, Diddy, his lawyers gave the judge information that they have been given from the prosecution medical records. And they said they need an expert to go over those medical records that they have been given. They need an expert on what they call prescription medicines, because they've been given medical records now for, I guess, some of the people involved in this case. What's your thoughts on that? Because they said, the government said that he was using drugs and stuff to control these people's minds. So when you said that about Cassie, that could have been a possibility, because they said he allegedly used drugs to control these people's minds and keep them in control all this time. What's your thoughts on that?
It's going to come out. It's going to come out if it was legally prescribed. But what people don't understand, even with legally prescribed drugs, you only can get them in a certain amount. You don't get a continual refill on that shit.
So hold on. So let's say he had connections and he had like people who was in that world that was giving him these prescriptions.
They in trouble.
We finna see something.
They in trouble, bro. If you take your prescription drugs and give it to someone else without the doctor approving that, you have literally committed a crime. So if he's got other people that have access to these things and they're using doctors to write these prescriptions so they can get them and they're turning them over to Diddy, everybody involved is in trouble. The doctor that was prescribing it, the person that was taking the prescription, and the person that went and picked it up and delivered it and got it to them, they're going to figure all that out. That's why they want expert witnesses to say, yeah, this drug is made for pain. It does this. But if it's mixed with this, it'll do this. See, that's why you want the expert witnesses to come in, because they will tell you how the side effects works. They will tell you how you can alter that drug. It may have been made to do this, but if you do this to this drug, it alters it. And they may be able to piece that all together and see that they were getting this in a high amount quantities, and they were altering it, and they were using it to do what the alteration does instead of what it was prescribed to do. And then who was giving out this in the large amounts that he needed? You understand what I'm saying? This ain't no 30-day supply this dude working with, y'all. We talking about a 30-year reign of this stuff. So it can be a lot more people implicated. So
if he allegedly was getting prescriptions from doctors that he wasn't supposed to be getting, and then, because remember in the lawsuits, some of these people said, one of the girls said he's shoving pills down her throat.
Yep, I saw a couple people say that.
Yeah, so if he was doing that, and then they went to the doctor and then got a medical report after that, and they had all kind of stuff in their system, man, these cats, this is gonna be bigger than him.
Yep.
This is going to go to the pharmacy. This is going to go to the, because now them people could turn around and sue whoever the pharmacy was, all this shit.
Yep. Now that's going to be the hard part to prove, because let's just say Diddy takes a pill and stuffs it down a woman's throat. Where did he get that pill from?
Right, but I'm saying, if they can line up that he was getting prescriptions from a certain doctor that he wasn't.
Oh, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. If they can show,
let's say he was going to the pharmacy. Yeah, let's say he was getting a doctor to prescribe these medicines for him that wasn't supposed to do it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And he was going and getting these prescriptions filled out.
Absolutely.
Man. And then feeding.
If they can prove that, there's some. If you got some crooked doctors filing fake prescriptions. Ooh, even more trouble. To me, it's already enough to end this man's life. I mean, what he gonna get is a death sentence, meaning he gonna be in here the rest of his life no matter what. He ain't finna see the light of day ever again. He's too much of a menace to society for that to even take place. And now they have him in custody, they're never gonna let him out of custody, except to go to courts. That's it. So it's over with. That shit's over with. Now it's just what's the collateral damage of all this? How many more pedophiles, drug users, labor traffickers, all these. How many more of these people do we need to take off the street? Is it
Man,
bigger
bro.
than Diddy? Is he working for someone? Is someone above him controlling him? This is the stuff they're looking for. Excuse me.
Man, bro. So
But it's bad.
this thing might be, because I thought in my lifetime the OJ was gonna be the biggest. This thing might be the biggest right here, man.
Man, ain't nothing new under the sun. It's gonna keep getting bigger, bro. It's gonna keep getting, because y'all think Diddy was the master. It's people out there right now that's been getting away with these type of heinous crimes for 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Wait till they get popped.
But and that's the
Wait till
thing,
they
but
get
Pastor,
busted.
here's the difference though. They was paying. They was paying to keep these people quiet. So like when it came up to these situations like Cassie, shit, they were breaking that bread, man. So that
Well,
stuff
part
they
of
would
it,
never come out.
is that. But when you dealing with the mind of a narcissist, bro, they will all get to a point where they fully believe in their mind that they are bigger than life and they cannot be touched. They literally believe they are above the law. I mean, Ticket, I got hundreds of hours of watching documentaries on this type of stuff. And because again, what I got going on is right in this wheel well. So it's put me down this path. And I've seen and heard and read and studied so much. It's such a pattern. But the number one pattern is these people get to this point and they believe they're bigger than life. And they eventually get humbled. And the number one thing that humbles them is as soon as a lawsuit, thank you, babe. As soon as a lawsuit gets put on a civil court docket, it's over for them. Because it allows all the other alphabet soup people, the CIA, FBI, all these folks that want to come in, it allows them to come in. And this is why they have 1,000 out of 1,000 traits history. They don't have to initiate it so you can say, well, this was illegal. Nope. We came in because this is on the records and we got a right to look into it. Once we look into it, though, we're going to open this thing wide up. Think about it. She filed that. It was 2 weeks later, right? And tell me if I'm wrong, Ticket. It was 2 weeks later where the Fed raided Diddy's place in California. They didn't arrest Diddy, though. They went and got the search warrant, y'all, to look at his places. He was still walking free for weeks after that.
That is
They
true.
want the info. They used a civil case that was settled in one day to get all the jurisdiction, to get all of the warrants they needed to go get the information they wanted. Then when they compiled all that, looked at it, put it all together, now 2 weeks later, now we can go get this dude. Now we can go get him. And once they get you, it's over. It's over. They ain't letting you out. This is going to go on for years. Because think about it. All these cases, he still got to show up. All his assets have been frozen. All this stuff. He got to show up. He still got. That's going to be the highlight of his life is getting out to go to court because he ain't going to see the light of day other than that. He's
Right,
so
man.
popular. You can't put him in general population.
Right.
You can't do that. Somebody will take him out just to be known as the person that did it.
Man.
It ain't gonna happen, bro. Crazy.
Man, y'all make sure that y'all go subscribe to Pastor's channel, man. The link is pinned at the top of the comment section. Make sure y'all do that. Y'all already, a lot of y'all said y'all already did it. Let me get a 1 in the comment section if y'all subscribe to Pastor's channel during this stream today. Let me get a 1 in that comment section from y'all. And man, this is the type of stuff, this is the type of cooking y'all gonna get, man. This is the type of cooking y'all gonna, and I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all young cats, y'all
now.
need to hear this. Y'all need to hear this stuff, man. Because you only hear the other side. You only hear all the foolishness they put out here and tell y'all why you should glorify and praise these type of dudes. You ain't got too many people out here telling y'all why you should tell these dudes to get the hell out your face. See, I'm telling you something, man. Dudes like this will tear your life apart. Imagine all the people that was around Diddy that he tore their life apart just from being around these people, just from being around him. Just them being around him, now their whole life getting torn to shreds. Think about this, Pastor. All the people that was just around him now, let's get ready to get exposed in this trial.
Yeah, I told you they all scared. They all waiting like, when is my name gonna come up in one of these lawsuits?
In the trial.
When is the government?
In the trial, though.
I know.
In the trial. When they point these people out in these tapes.
Yeah. Right. When is the government gonna reach out to me and say, hey, you're a person of interest? Man. We saw you in a tape back in 1997. But it was some criminal activity taking place. And we see you as a witness. Information might have been shared with you. And now you got to recall, it's 2025, and you got to recall what took place in 2002. Oh. Man, come on, bro. And they already they're not coming unless they already know. Mm-hmm. They ain't coming. They don't really ask questions. They don't really ask you questions that they don't have the answers to.
These people think the Fed's playing. I keep seeing these people say, oh, Diddy's going to get free. They ain't got nothing. No, they ain't got nothing. James, what up, dog? What up, big James? I see you down there, James. They say he ain't got nothing. Man, these people crazy. They think them people ain't got nothing, Pastor.
They could have 1 gigabyte of enough information on this man to put him away for life. And they got 20
TBs,
20 terabytes. They could have 1 gigabyte. That'd be enough.
They think this the only beating they got on tape. No, this the only one that got loose to the news. Do y'all know how much stuff they probably got on tape that they gonna show in this trial?
Think about this. They ain't even got to the point where you really even gathering the information from people turning state's evidence, from people trying to save their soul, from them not gonna tell everything. Mm-hmm. You ain't even got to that point, y'all. And this thing is already over.
And Pastor, we ain't even thought about the people that's gonna get charged after his case gets off and get implicated. Y'all gotta think about the people that's gonna get charged after when his case after his case is over with. You think about the people that's gonna get charged next.
Facts. Deep Cash Money. You said it right. He said he deep fried. That booger deep fried, bro. It's over for him. His reign is over. He had a 30-year reign of terror. Is what he had. It's over. And don't feel bad. It's somebody else out there though, y'all. Give it a few years. Give it some. It's gonna get exposed because it's not designed. It's not designed for you to take this thing and keep flipping it and flipping it and flipping it and building generational wealth like they do. They're not going to let you do that. They're not going to let you do that. You know, think about it. There's not even many stories out there. I'm sure there's some somewhere, but where are the stories of black men making oodles and oodles of money, turning it over to their sons and their grandchildren, and then them taking it to a whole nother level? You know, we see tons of stories of people inheriting money from their family members, bankers or investors or whatever, and then they turn it into something global, something crazy.
You ain't lying.
I don't know too many. I don't know no stories about black folk. What are the stories about black folk?
Pastor, his sons and daughters after this case is over with, when they seize all that stuff, they ain't even gonna be able to. They ain't even. Their life ain't even gonna be the same. Because the feds basically saying they're gonna seize every single thing he got when they find this guilty verdict that was involved in this. That means all of his homes, his businesses, all that stuff. They finna take
all victims. Bro. All victims that come up forward first, they're the ones that's gonna get their portion first too. So they're gonna sell off them assets to pay these victims, and there is tons and tons of victims. So they're gonna seize all this stuff, whatever monies they've seized, whatever assets they've seized, all this stuff, and they're gonna end up paying that stuff out. First, they're gonna get their cut because it costing them a lot of money to do all this. So they're gonna make sure they get paid first. Then what's left, it go. Cassie, that's why I said Cassie in a good place. She went through a lot of abuse, but she got her bread. She got her bread in one day. Because when you settle, it ain't no check down the road, pay you in 20 days, pay me my money now. We ain't signing nothing till you got my money in my account right now. Once that money hit that account, now we can sign. So she's straight, and I'm happy for her. And now she ain't got to do nothing. She ain't got to do nothing. She ain't got to testify, y'all. The videos go on testify. I know. They ain't going to have to, though.
And Pastor, she pregnant too now.
By another dude?
Yeah, by the same dude she been pregnant when had 2 or 3 kids when she been with now. Yeah, so look, you know that's gonna destroy him when she gonna stand pregnant. You know she gonna be crying.
Man, absolutely. Man, I just don't even think it. I ain't gonna lie. I don't even see it getting there. Diddy's a punk, bro. He's a weak man. He's a weak male. I don't even see him getting to that point. Him getting up there being embarrassed like this in front of the whole world. No, sir. I don't even see it happening, bro. They better keep him on an intense suicide watch. You can't. There's no way out of this, bro. And I don't see him being the type of weak male that's going to commit himself to living in there for the rest of his life. Now he in his 50s, right? Diddy's in his 50s,
He
right?
55. He 55.
55. So you talking that could be dozens of years. That could be decades, bro. Nah, he ain't finna do it.
Just a 20-year sentence, he up out of here.
Say it again now.
I said just a
20
20-year
years he
sentence.
be
Him,
getting.
20
Oh, it's
years.
gonna, bro. It's gonna be it's gonna be way more than 20. I mean, we ain't
No, I'm
even
saying, but I'm saying a 20-year sentence
would
alone.
kill him. Yeah, he'll probably be
He
gone
out of
before
here, bro.
75. Yeah, he probably be gone before 75. Yeah, I just don't.
Yeah,
I don't even see. This is so bad for him. I'd be very surprised he even make it to trial, bro. They're gonna have to keep him on 24-hour surveillance, bro, for him to even make it to trial.
man.
Literally, they're gonna have to do it, bro, because this is it is so much. It's gonna and again, what people don't understand, most people are entertained by this. It's made to numb your mind when you sit here and have to listen to weeks upon weeks upon weeks of testimony and evidence presented of the debauchery and the viciousness that's been going on for decades. It's gonna numb you. If you ain't built right, if you ain't spiritually strong, it's gonna numb you. And the little bit of faith you think you got, it's gonna kill that. We like to have faith in humanity, but that's being taken away faster than we can speak,
Pastor, I'll let
faster
you
than we
cook this
can make
dude on.
videos.
I'll let you cook this dude on the screen since he want to troll. Go ahead.
One boy said, "Diddy weak? I thought he was overpowering men, taking their booty." Well, he's not doing that by himself. He needs help to do that, from what I understand. And that still would make him weak, even if he was stronger than a guy and took that. That's a weak-minded individual to take from a person, anyways. That makes him weak. Just the fact that he feels it's mine and I can take it just because I'm stronger than you. That makes a person weak right there. I'll let you figure that out, Moneyball. You'll get that understanding down the road. He's definitely weak. He's weak mentally. He's weak emotionally. He's weak spiritually, and he's weak physically. I promise you. He wouldn't even think about doing that to no real man. He wouldn't. Not without 20 other guys with him. Not with the goon squad with him. That's on that same diddler crap he on. Nah, he's a weak individual. Very weak. Nothing respectable about that to me. Nothing at all. You'll figure it out one day, Moneyball. You'll figure it out. And take that Laker logo down, bro. You make comments like that. You can't have a Laker logo up, bro. Get you a new logo to put on your screen, bro. A new screen thing. You can't have the Lakers up. Because we don't do stuff. Lakers don't do stuff like that. We take championships, bro. We go earn them. We ain't giving nothing. We go earn them. So take that down, Moneyball. Next. Take that down. Next. You can't be you must be one of them LeBron James fans. You ain't no real Laker fan. You might as well put a picture of LeBron James up there. You ain't no Laker fan. Yeah, bro. You know, Lakers, no, we go and earn championships. We ain't giving nothing.
That nigga like LeBron. That nigga like Diddy.
Yeah, he gotta be.
Hey, Pastor, that's the last thing I'm gonna ask you too. Why I got you, I'm gonna ask you right now. How did you feel about the move LeBron James made on Stephen A. Smith?
This thing with LeBron and Stephen A., I do think it's more for theatrics and everything. And I know Bron does everything calculated. He knew the cameras would be on him and all of that good stuff. I'm listening more to Stephen A. Stephen A. said he felt like this had nothing to do with B-ball. It was more of a dad being concerned. It was a dad's concern. I think Bron knew the pressure that was going to be on his son. I've seen plenty of people cook his son, and LeBron ain't said a word. You know what I mean? Call him the worst basketball player of the 450 out of 450. I've seen all that. Ain't said a word. I think what sparked LeBron was when old boy made it personal and challenged LeBron with his fatherhood, being a father. Because maybe he was compelling LeBron as a father to don't do this, to like he's putting his son. I'm on live. What's wrong with you, Mom? Yeah. Like he's doing something to put his son in the back. Like everybody's saying that he's hurting his son. How is he hurting Bradley Jr.? Now, again, he may not have a basketball career he's supposed to have, but the man is going to have 4 years in the NBA guaranteed. He's going to get close to $8 million off that 4 years, which he's already a multimillionaire. Then he's going to have a pension coming from the NBA because once you get 4 years, you get a pension. Even if he never plays another game after those 4 years. So I don't see him setting him up for failure. I don't. He just took the power that he had and the authority that he had and used it to get his son in a position that most of y'all, honestly, if you're being honest, if you had that kind of power, you would have done the same thing. You would have got that position. You'd have put your son in that position. And I'm again, my take is a little different than a lot of folk. I think it's better for you to play against pros every day than college people every day. Bronny's not an immature child that needs to mature through being in college. His whole life has been on display since he's a little child. So he ain't an immature dude. So I think he'll get better playing against pros every day than playing against college guys every day. So if I can get him a 4-year deal where he's going to make almost $2 million a year to play against pros every day to develop, hey, who knows what Bronny's going to be at 25 years old when this is over, 24 years old when this is over. Who knows? But I disagree with the fact that he's done his child a disservice. You know, now the things he shouldn't have done, he shouldn't have said that, you know, he's better than half the. That was just a dad talking, being stupid. You know what I mean? He's not better than half the league. He ain't better than none of the league. But to set him up for the success that he's having, I don't have a problem with what he did. And I think, honestly, I think Stephen A. handled it fine. Stephen A. didn't come combative at him. He didn't, you know, challenge him in any kind of way. Because, again, he said, I see a father. And I think any father that feels like his like, you're not going to come to me and talk crazy to me about how I'm raising my daughters. You're not. You're not. I got 6 daughters. I've said it several times on here. Nobody's going to come to me and tell me how to raise my 6 daughters, especially when I know what I done poured into them. You know what I'm saying? And you talking about I'm doing him a disservice when I got him a 4-year contract that's going to guarantee him a pension and he's a millionaire. I did him a disservice because he got to listen to people on the internet that ain't got 2 nickels to rub together say he's a bad basketball player. Guess what? He's better than every single person that's telling him that. Every person online saying he's horrible, he's better than them. So what difference do it make?
I don't know that, Pastor. I know some niggas that can hoop.
Bronny's not bad, bro. Bronny can
I ain't saying that. I'm talking about. I know some guys who could really, because you know how that is. You can say most of them. I can say most of them. I understand what you're saying.
That percentage of people that may be better than Bronny that's saying it is very, very minuscule. The majority of the people dislike Bronny because they dislike his dad. Let's just keep it a buck. They dislike.
I don't
LeBron.
even think they did dislike Bronny. I just think they did dislike LeBron James.
Yes, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's hatred towards LeBron. And I think that's how he took Stephen A., but he took it personal because now Stephen A. is questioning him as a father.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't questioning him as a basketball. Think about it. How much did Stephen A. criticize LeBron as a basketball player? He never said a word. Never cared. But now you question the man as a father? No, I got a problem with that.
Mm-hmm.
I got a problem. Now, would I handle it like LeBron? Hell no. Because I ain't putting on a show for nobody.
Right.
I'm not putting on a show for nobody. I would have rather. I understand Stephen A. did it publicly, so LeBron did it publicly, but I would have rather caught him in the hallway. I would have rather did that. I wouldn't have called him and talked on the phone. I would have waited till he showed up in one of my games. I would have done that, but I wouldn't have called him out in the stadium in front of everybody. I'd have caught him in the hallway down there. That's what I would have done. And I'd have been like, look, I've been in this league 22 years. You've been criticizing me and saying things about me I don't like for that long of a time. I ain't said 2 words to you, bro. The next time you challenge me publicly about me being a father, it will be the last time you get on TV. That I'm going to guarantee you privately, face to face, sir. It's cool. You criticize me. You criticize my son's game. That's your job. I got 0 issues with that. The day you get on here and take your platform and use it to try to criticize me as a father, it'll be the last time you be on TV. That is a guarantee. Have a good day, punk. I push him in his chest and then go in the locker room. That's how it would have went down. I'm just telling you, that's how it would have went down with me. And again, I wouldn't have had another word to say to Stephen A. Smith. And guess what? He could have left that private. More than likely, he'd have never spoke about that, ever. Now, if he would have got on his high horse and got on his platform and said something about it, hey, LeBron confronted me, he did this, or Rufus confronted me, blah, 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 it'd have been his last day on there. I'd have kept my word. Mm-hmm. You ain't finna challenge me. I'm a basketball player. That's my job. You want to critique my job? Do that. You ain't finna challenge me as a dad. You ain't finna challenge me as no dad. That's my job. That's my role to raise my children. You go do what you do with your children, your family. Don't be coming over here trying to dictate and tell me what I'm supposed to do. And you take a national platform and do it. I see why Brown was pissed, though. I do. And you know me, I ain't no Bron fan, but I just call it like I see it. I see why he was pissed. I do. I just wouldn't have done it the way he did it because he did it for the show. He made sure that the whole world saw him checking Stephen A. Smith. And he did check him because Stephen A. Smith stood there like, hey, okay, I'm not going to challenge this man. And some people's mad that he told Marcus Morris to come over. I really believe he did that just in case Stephen A. buffed up.
Mm.
Like, don't let nothing pop off, bro. I'm pissed. I'm gonna tell this man how I feel. But if he raise up, don't let me squeeze this man's head till it pop. Please don't.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's not no fight. That's not no real fight. You know what I mean? LeBron versus Steve. That ain't no fight. That ain't no fight.
Pastor, man, I love you, man. Appreciate having you here, man. We're going to be back again. Y'all subscribe to his channel. Y'all know what it is. I'll be back in here later on the night, man. We out, man.
Salute.
All right, salute, man. Y'all know what it is.
All right, you guys. So we appreciate everybody that popped in, supported this video. Make sure that you guys shop our merch. We got that new A-Weapons merchandise right there below this video. All you got to do is look below. The links will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well to get the merch, to donate, support the channel, and subscribe to our podcast show. You'll see all those links pinned at the top of the comment section of this video. And we appreciate everybody that supports this channel and our networks. Also, that straight drop weight loss formula. Go to the website. You guys will see that. A link for that will be pinned at the top of the comment section as well. Go right there for all of your weight loss needs. Straight drop weight loss formula. We have a lot of testimonials on the website. You can go to www.str-8-drop.com and get you some of the weight loss formula today. Take your weight loss serious. Get in the gym, work out, exercise, and do what you got to do. Stay on point. We appreciate everybody that's been locked into this video. Again, all the links are pinned at the top of the comment section below. Salute to all of y'all. And again, we appreciate everybody who support what we doing over here.